So it's the morning after our last day on the snow. We're making ourselves back up to Auckland, but on the way we had a low petrol sign and the next town was 36 kilometers away. We did our best, trying to conserve fuel, minimizing acceleration, using downhills on neutral. We finally made it. We're safe now. Oh, that was a very stressful time. We are in Kuiti and we're at the BP, as you might see behind me. We filled up on petrol. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it back. After about 4.5 hours of driving, we are back in Auckland. It was a long but very scenic and pleasant drive. And we are now staying at Takapuna in room 502 at the Emerald Inn. Takapuna is the neighborhood where my old intermediate school used to be. And this is our room. It's actually quite nice and stylish, I have to admit. Very uniquely structured. You get a free Helena with the room. That is our bed. And it's the bathroom. Quite spacious and new. Overall quite happy. And today we'll have a relatively comfortable day. We'll get food. Maybe find the karaoke. Maybe find the Korean song karaoke and sing. Tomorrow we'll be back into journey mode. So our accommodation is actually near Takapuna Beach, which is right there. Sunset time. Getting a bit dark, but we'll have a quick tour, see what it's about. Oh, it's quite a decent beach. Cute cafe. Oh, could get you a morning coffee here if you want.
Good.
Yeah. Oh,
Muffin?
morning muffin.
Morning Jun?
What?
What?
Off that distance, I think that might be Rangitoto Island. I think so. Alright. But there's something more important to do. It is to get some bubble tea because we're back in Auckland. There's Asians here. We're having that bubble tea this whole trip. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we're walking along the streets of Takapuna and this place has a great atmosphere. Like, it's so lively, it's fancy, and the restaurants with their food. Whoa, focus. And the restaurants with their food, it's so unique and well presented and thoughtful, and price is alright too. Oh, liking Takapuna. After searching Takapuna, we found a place we liked. It was actually one of my first impressions. A Korean barbecue buffet place where you get all you can eat for $27 a person. I'm keen. I love it because I get to try so many Korean foods that I haven't been able to for so long. Oh, good place. For bubble tea, we found this awesome place called Mr. Tea, and they have really cool flavors. And we're getting 2 teas for just over $8. Price is great, smell is great. Love this place, Mr. Tea. We've got a watermelon milk tea and a grapefruit green tea with coconut jelly, which also looks like rainbow jelly. Anyway, these look awesome. Because on the drive up to Auckland, we were singing a lot and it just kind of got us into the mood of singing. I thought, we're staying one night in the North Shore anyway, and North Shore has a lot of Koreans. So why not look for a norebang or karaoke? Because we just sing our hearts out. And so we drove up north a little bit further on number 1 motorway, and there's actually an Albany Korean Plaza, which is a plaza of just Korean businesses. And there is, it's the white sign, by the norebang. Yeah man, let's do this.
Never gonna run around and
entering TNIS, and this courtyard still looks the same. The field still looks the same. I think the colors have slightly changed though. I think it used to be green, but now it's blue. But everything has gotten more modern, slightly more modern, redecorated. That was where kids played handball. It's still around. And inside, you can see room 4. When I was year 8, that was my room. See if we can go around the outside. Yeah, so we come out the back side of room 4. See, that's the other side of room 4. And then we had a little cozy area here, and this is where we played handball because it's a bit more private and away from all the other kids. Ooh, what is my gimbal doing? And this is room 18 where I was here for year 7, and there's a green area where we used to play, and they're growing vegetables. And yeah, when I was year 7, Mrs. Sandy Harford was my homeroom teacher, and I think now she's a deputy principal here now. So we've done a loop. Overall, not that much has changed, but also a lot has changed. A bit vague. But lastly, shout out to this Tidy Tech Kiwi, where you can just drop your electronic waste here. Go New Zealand, you're doing it well. Doing it well. From Takapuna, we've travelled about southwest a little bit, and we're at Eskdale Heights. This is a place I lived for a little while before moving to Australia because we sold our main home in Birkenhead / Chatswood. I think the unit that I lived in was, I think it's that one. I think it's that one. But there's a lady living there now, and she's in the kitchen, so we won't go in too closely. Yeah, but that one. It was alright. It was nice and cozy. 2 stories. My room was kind of the far one on the 2nd story. Next step of the journey, we've made it to Chatswood, Barlow Place. This is a house where I grew up in New Zealand. The one on the right, number 7, white house there, is someone who owns a Mercedes-Benz that lives here. Probably shouldn't go into their house, but used to play here, and my best friend Douglas used to live in number 8, and then he lived down that driveway, and we used to kind of like go bike riding down the street and play all here. It's a very nice and quiet and safe neighborhood. Kind of like Cherrybrook. Yeah, because it's nice in the corner. And for our last visit on Jun's nostalgia trip is Chelsea Primary School, and this is where I went to school from year 1 to 6. So when I rode my bike to school, we'll come in here, park along there, and then go to school. Oh, there's like an alarm thing. Oh no, it's just music, it's not alarm. And then, no, maybe it is. Oh. We had a pool, and there was a grass area, and then there was a playground where we played. Yeah. Just like how I remember it. A lot of Tiggy, also known as Tag, was played there. Little Jun grew up here. Little Jun. To the end of our trip, we finally returned our hire car. It's all good. I'm getting the deposit refunded and getting back to accommodation. We've got our lime scooters again. It's going to be a fun trip back to accommodation.
you. Sister.
And this is our final accommodation. We're gonna stay here and rest and do all our last things in Auckland before we catch a flight back to Sydney and then Perth for me. Not too bad. Sort of got it last minute. It's got a little lounge. It's got a room. It's got a Helena and bathroom. Which bathroom. Closet. Okay. Wow, we just came out to explore and get some food, but there's Auckland night markets in front of what seems to be a central area, and there's an ice rink as well. Whoa. Whoa.
So nice. I love the ambience.
Oh, frying mussels. I have to admit, I don't know if you noticed from all the fish and chips we ate on this trip, but New Zealand definitely has more seafood than Australia. Actually, Australia's diet is way too narrow. Oh, this is really cool as well. It's like little containers. Oh. This is cool. Oh. Check out the ice rink. Whoa. Oh, whoa, there's like a little slide. Whoa.
Woo! The beat to Bob too.
Okay, we've decided on the pork dumplings, 10 for $5. The money has been exchanged. Money is there. Oh, yes. Lady seems happy. Helena seems happy. You're gonna get some dumplings into us. Oh. Oh. No. Are they worth it? Are they worth it? Okay, let's do it. Compared to when we first arrived, Auckland City seems buzzing. It might be because it's Friday night. Maybe. But it's kind of nice to see things bustling. But it's not, doesn't feel chaotic. Kiwi souvenirs. We're gonna see if we can have some last minute shopping before heading back. Julie, I'm thinking of you. Much considerations for souvenir gifts. And we've got these kiwi fruit shortbread cookie things. I think they're probably gonna be a good choice.
Yeah.
Compared to other stuff. But there's like honey, things like propolis and all that stuff, but yeah, there's not really enticing. And there's also like hand cream stuff over there, but yeah.
The turkey crust.
You actually can't see the kiwi that well. It looks more like a brown unicorn
Oh no.
with like bird claws.
What about this?
Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. But is that comfortable?
It's comfortable.
Oh. And for dinner, we're back at Panda because their fried noodles were amazing, so we're gonna get some more. Now the reason why we came back to Panda is because of their pork fried noodles. Now by the name, it seems really basic and unassuming that the taste is actually, yes, it's probably one of the best like fried noodles I've had in a restaurant. Let's do it. I recommend, come to New Zealand, have this Panda pork fried noodles. Auckland Airport, ready to depart again. And I think that person has the same bag as Helena. It's a pretty area in the airport food area. So our flight from Auckland to Sydney is pretty awesome. It's quite an empty flight, as you can see. A lot of empty seats, which means no one in front of us, no one behind us, no one next to us. It's gonna lie down crazy. It's gonna be good.
still believe in life.
Okay, boobies. Okay, you're.
Conscience. Traveling for days without my knowledge of private.